Did I switch it? Did I do anything different? Dropped frames none. So on and so forth. Oof. What was that? Alright, I might have to restart Firefox here. Move this over here. Just completely kill it. Yeah, that works. And then let's see here. Is CPU 80, GPU 70? It's gonna be rough, but we'll be fine. Close that, close that. Just checking a few things here at the start. New to this whole business, don't mind me. Oh, it sounds fine. Get the music playing. Close this trash. Alright. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Alright. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Sounds perfect. No, don't do that. How do I get this to not show the video? Can I have a pop-out chat? Embed chat? Copy the embed link and put it there. There. Alright, now I don't have video on that. That's fine. Preview off. It's gonna save us all CPU. Cool. Alright. I am live. Let's hop over to here really quick. Double check that the restream is set up right. And it is. Good deal. Easy check. Alright. Today, we are updating no contact. I guess the first thing we can do is remove all of these. Remove all of these. Because those don't need to be there. Actually, just remove the entire terrain group. That don't need to. I lied. It needed to be there. Alright. Well, this is the new terrain. This is update 1.0. It's a nice... Look at this. I'm so happy with this. I made this. It was mine. I made this. It's all by hand. Well, randomized noise and putting color in the right place. But like it was mine. I made it. So this is update 1. The next part of update 1 is going to be making it so you can't go off this side. It's going to be an infinite cliff pretty much. So the rover's going to be stuck here in update 1. You're just kind of stuck here, you know. It's over here for debugging purposes, but really, ultimately, it's going to spawn like here. I don't know why it's that long. It's like 3 screen lengths long, but it's a distance. And then you're gonna go up the mountain, just like the normal, just like the first release. You're gonna go up the mountain. You're gonna go here. You're gonna get a low transmit ability. You're gonna go here. You're gonna get a medium transmit. You're gonna go here. You're gonna get a high transmit. Blah blah blah. It's the same as the first thing. So ultimately, the end game trigger is gonna move over here. I make it the inverse of what the thing looks like, just for ease of existence. This little bit of terrain handles the tile map in this area. This handles the tile map here. This handles it here. This handles it here. And this handles it here. I guess it's only worthwhile to play through version 1, see how it works, because there's some fundamental changes here. So version 1, I don't actually have a code version of it anymore. That's okay. Once I figure out how Git works within Godot, that might change. It's gonna start with sound. Just gonna mute it. Actually, I can just unmute it now because there's no music after this. So you move basically 40 meters left. And then it's just gonna keep going. It's gonna go, it's gonna go, it's gonna continue to go. And then it will continue to go. And then it keeps going. And then it keeps going. That's what I'm saying. This bit's unnecessarily long. I don't know why. I like it. It feels funny to me. And then you get out. You get some charge rate. You get low signal. Or very low. Actually, this is very low signal. I'm just gonna queue up this. That way I don't have to type it when I actually get there. And so you just keep going. You keep going. You're not gonna take any damage yet. You're gonna get some higher charge rate. You're gonna get some better power. So it's also the solar panel. So at this point it gets better charge rate because it's facing the sun better. At this point it gets lower sun rate or charge rate because it's not. But we're at better signal because we're higher up. And better line of sight, and now we have none because the corner of this mountain, blah 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 blah. Radio physics doesn't matter here, but I try to emulate it as close as I can with line of sight code. So like in theory, the satellite's way over here somewhere. So we're gonna get up here. That. Oh god, there's one more. All right, we're gonna do it here. There's another hill after this. I forget. That's mean. Alright. And then we're gonna go back right. Yeah, no, so there's another hill on that side. Way further, way higher, where you get better signal. Like you get guaranteed transmit. Oh. I don't even know how to play my own game. Move. I didn't get a transmission. Move 5 left. Go go go. We're taking damage. I don't even know how to play my own game. That's hilarious. I built this in like 18 hours and then just forgot about it. I think this may be a loss rate here. Oh, this is a guaranteed loss. I lost. I mean, maybe. Maybe I cannot take enough damage and get enough power. This little crevice. Yeah, you see, wow. I lost my own game. not a good speedrunner at my own game, apparently. Who would have thought? So yes, I guess on the other game, so it goes like this: very low, low, medium, high, guaranteed. So like at high, you got that like maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe not. Medium, you've got yeah, probably not. Low, you've got most likely, most definitely not. And then very low, so on and so forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's actually 5 bars, I believe, in the progress bar. So if I were to go to this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. It's 4. Very low, low, medium, and high. So green's guaranteed, yellow's meh, orange is red is no, pretty much. But you could try. You could try. So yeah, anyway. So you can see I've kept it in the main menu for now. You can see that I've redone the art a little bit with the terrain here. Oh, I see why it feels longer. No. No, that's right. It's a little longer. Yeah, it's a little longer. And then this hill should be higher. And then there's this hill. Oh no, it is just this 3. Yeah. Okay, so this hill needs to be a little bit higher. This hill's fine. And then this needs to be a little bit shorter. So like, grab you. Grab the rover. Move over here maybe. And then, oops. Nope, go back. And then, come back over to the main menu really quick. Check this, do that. So, yeah, about there. Maybe a little closer. And then, here's where the big update comes in. The big update comes in with the terrain. Look at this. Look at that. Look at how many tiles that is. You see this? See this? I made this whole tile set just for this update. Literally just for this update. It'll make things so much easier going forward to create new terrain. So I figured it was well worthwhile to make. And I'm probably gonna put it up on itch for free, and then maybe ask for donations. I could really, I'd love to start making money off this kind of stuff, because I've never done this before. I've never live streamed really. I've never wanted to make money off of live streaming per se. But this is a combination of things that I just love. And if I can use this to replace the day-to-day garbage, oh man, that would make me happy. So yeah, maybe I'll put this up for free on itch. a free Mars tile set terrain kind of deal. 16 by 16, handcrafted with love. Nothing too fancy, but it fits, it works, right? I mean, like, yeah. What is this? Why is this over here? Come here. You. There. What is that? Oh, it's the shadow. Yeah. There. Just like that. And then I need to... I guess that's fine. And so the player will never really see up here, so I'm not going to make it. We can reshape this to basically here. And then just to allow the same issue that existed in version, I guess, 0, technically. Well, version 1, update 0. You'll be able to go up this wall to here, and then you won't go any further. Okay. So, in theory, this is pretty much level 1. We'll zoom that out. We'll zoom that out. Alright, just like that. Yeah, that ain't bad. That's pretty damn close. I'm gonna go with it. That's pretty close, yeah. Alright. And so we've got the terrain here, we got the terrain on this side, we have the terrain on this side. I'm cheating because the player should, in theory, never be able to get up here, so we're not gonna design any terrain rectangles over there. Or polygons, I guess. It's not rectangles, but polygons, yes. And so one of the main things I'm going to change is I don't really think the command line interface fits with this. So notice how I started moving there. I pressed a button on my keyboard like a normal video game does. And so you press it, you start moving that direction. Pretty simple. I've gotten these terrain meshes pretty close at this point. And really the only major new thing to come with update 1 is going to be, I guess, I mean, there's nothing new per se. It's the exact same game almost. But I need to put the end game triggers, you see how it's not changing the charge rate, signal, damage, etc. And so those need to go in. And then this will be pretty much good to go. It's a simple graphics update, pretty much. And so the controls, the graphics and semi-control. So you got A and D to move left and right, and then S stops you in place, D goes right. So you'd come up here, transmit in a perfect world, and then you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and then all the way back to the start area. Primarily just a graphics update for the ground, the ground terrain. That's all update 1 really is. But it will make things easier going forward. Maybe we can, you know what? I'm gonna be here for another 3 hours, so we'll make level 2. Level 2, in theory, is going to be kind of a scientific mission. So you've got the rover. You gather a sample from somewhere. Let's see how this works. Yeah. It's a bit glitchy there, but hopefully that lets the player know they're not supposed to go there. Oh, the damage is updated, the more you know. So yeah, so update 1, graphics update. Not much else gonna go on with it. Maybe I'll find a way to update this. Maybe I'll add level 2 while I'm here. Who knows? We'll see where we'll see where it goes in the next few hours. One thing I'm gonna do really quick. It's kind of my neurotic thing. I'm gonna go make sure that I am actually live on the places I think I'm live, and that people can see me under the right categories that I think they would see me under. So first gonna check Twitch. Live. Software and game development. Good deal. Alright. And so YouTube live. Cool. Alright. One other thing. Streamer dashboard on Twitch. Let's go ahead and pull that up just so that's there. Okay, never mind. Restream is accurate. Good to know. Alright. So yeah, major update being the tile set. Tile sets in Godot are fun. They have a nice auto tiling system that lets you define which tiles are supposed to be used in which place. So the way my tile set's designed is that it's very easy to see which tiles are supposed to be where. So for example, the normal full ground texture tiles are this one, this one, this one, and this one. The unique ones all have their own texture bits painted so that Godot knows based on the tiles around the tile that exists which thing it is. So if you were to use this tile set, this would be the perfect texture bit map. It was designed as I went. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need this type of basic square. Okay, I'm gonna want, like, let's say these where they are the side-to-side tiles. Or like, okay, I'm gonna need these specific corners to make things look nice and flush. So on and so forth. So I packed as much as I could into this. It's all 16 by 16. And so you just kind of got to look. It's like, okay, so there's the dark and there's the orange. And so the dark is going to be where things aren't. And then the orange is where things are. See? Super fun, super simple. I get confused with other tile sets with Godot, so I was like, alright, cool. Maybe I'll make my own, maybe it'll help me understand. Like you see these two little bits right here. That's actually this tile, not that tile. That's actually this tile and this tile. But it really shouldn't be. So if I were to come in here into the tile set, I know it shouldn't be. So what I have to do is I have to come in here. Well, oh yeah, I have to make sure I'm using that. There you go. See how it updated? And then here too. So that was most likely just a wrong tile ID somewhere at some point. Updated it, fixed it, and there you go. So that little weirdness is no longer there. So there's a lot of tiles in here. I think it's something like 48. I don't know the exact number. I remember I counted at one point, but anyway. That is the drive-in force of this update. Last things that I'm going to have to do for the level 1, however, is going to be reposition all of these triggers. So the end game trigger where you can transmit high, medium, low, very low, medium. Oh, well, there are 5 states. I was right. There's 5 states. There's no transmit. And then there's very low, low, medium, and high. And then the different charge states. And so we'll go in and we'll put those in. This will be really simple here. We're basically, for this, I'm just going to fill this with tiles. And then we're going to, up here, make this a thing that they visually would never be able to pass. And so, like, that. And then we can probably come over here and delete those. And the last thing we'll need to do then, we can go ahead and get rid of all of these tiles. And then let's go ahead and give it like that look. Just in case the player does get a vision over here, we're going to do that as well. So it's a pretty clear cliff, pretty clear cave. Player's rover's going to be kind of stuck there for now. And so we'll reposition him back down here. We'll put the end game trigger pretty much back in the exact same spot. Actually, we'll put him here. So right there. Nice and protected from the dust. Wink, wink. So let's see here. Good, good, good. Now we need the collision mesh on this side. So first things first. Let's go ahead and make this back to a relatively normal size. We don't really need anything down here after here. Yeah. Ultimately, this collision mesh, this one down here on the bottom, just keeps you down. Or up, I guess, technically. And so we're going to need another wall on this side. This one can just be a rectangle. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, do this. Just do that. And then let's see here. Come over here. Resize like so. Over back to here. Over to here. And then I guess just make this a bit taller, just in case. And that's going to be about it for the terrain here, I think, actually. Other than maybe a little bit of fine-tuning to make sure that the player's model looks right. But I mean, eh. Let's see here. Don't mind me. This one. Oops. Oh god. Darn it. I'm really good at this whole thing. You know? Super good. Super good. I've done it my whole life. You don't know, but I did do it my whole life. I'm just kidding. Oh, it is uploaded. What? Oh, I see. There we go. Alright, let's see about this. I don't know if that's going to be viewed negatively or positive. And that's the funny part. We'll see how that turns out. I'm just going to continue to monitor. So, we've got this all here. Now, in-game triggers, gonna stay there. High transmit ability. Collision polygon. Packed vertex. Add element. Add element. Move. Where is it? Oh, it's way up here. Oh yeah, I forgot I put them up there. Okay. So the high transmit area is here to here to here. And then this right here. Just like that. Okay. Medium transmit ability. Transform, packed vertex, add. Over here, over here, over here, over here. What? There we go. Oh! Huh. Medium transmit. From like here, say. To here. And then here. Perfect. Okay. Not really perfect, but like here maybe. So like here. And then make sure that they kind of overlap. Well, not overlap, but are close. And then kind of a rhombus like. Low transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. There. Alright, we'll just leave it like that. And so that's the low. Oh, no. No. Low should be here. And then very low. So very low will be here. And then that goes up there. Okay. Now, the okay, that needs to stay. Now the charge zones. Low charge is missing the collision polygon 2D. And then we add that, and that to the polygon. Low charge will be here to here. Basically the same as the low transmit. High charge will be high charge 2. Actually, we need to add one more. Is here. Oops. And then you. Go here pretty much. Go here pretty much. Go here pretty much. And then rid of that one. And then from here. Alright. We're gonna get rid of high charge one. No. I know where high charge one was. I was gonna say I don't know where high charge one was, but I do know where high charge one was. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was right here. Like, from here to here. And then medium charge was 3 collision polygon. There we go. Was here. And then medium charge 2. Medium charge 2. Give me the collision polygon, please. 2, 3, 4. Medium charge 2. Where was medium charge 2? Was it here? I think it was. But you know what? Oh, yeah, it was like here. And then... Alright, we're gonna get rid of medium charge 1. We're gonna rename this medium charge 1. We're gonna rename this medium charge 2. Low charge 1. Medium charge 2, high charge. Okay, well, let's just do this. Let's run it and see how it goes. So we go left. To go left. We enter signal and charge area. Better signal, better charge. Even better signal, even better charge. Very high transmit. And then we go all the way to this side. We hit a wall. And then we keep going this way. keep going. All the way back. Cool. Alright. That's pretty much the same as version 1. Okay, so I'm still missing the actual gameplay, like making sure that the gameplay loop works. But that's the general gist of the update here. It's a good graphics update. And so when I say a good graphics update, we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna come here. And we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do Control Z, Control Z, Control Y, Control Y, Control Z, Control Z, Control Y, Control Y, Control Z, Control Z, Control Y, Control Y. Oh, I did make the level smaller. Interesting. Okay. So that actually should be a mountain down, I was right. And then that should be a mountain up. No. Yeah. This is a significantly large change. I mean, significantly large. So now the main menu should have this. Very good. So, big update. Got good graphics going there instead of the random AI generated shader that I used to get through the game jam without having to make textures. Frankly, this really did not take me that long to make, so surprised I didn't bother to do that then, but I mean, it was my first game jam. So yeah, we got that going. Got it now on the main menu too. Let's see. Introducing keyboard movement controls. Introducing new graphics. Removing the terminal interface. We're gonna. Yeah, that's the other thing. No, we're not gonna do level 2. We're gonna remove the terminal interface entirely and just make it keyboard and mouse controlled, like WASD kind of keyboard and mouse controlled. Well, ASD keyboard mouse control, because the terminal interface doesn't work for this at all. So, let's see here. We've got the input bar at the bottom. What if we did this? So, this box container, the command output comes out. These two are separate. Horizontal shrink center. Shrinks, no. Command output goes away entirely. input line goes away entirely. HBox container, HBox container, VBox container, VBox container. You go here. And then the panel goes above it. Okay. HBox container. Expand. Stretch ratio. Yes. VBox container. HBox container goes within it. VBox container. Layout. Container sizing. Expand. Three. Add. Rich. Ooh. Panel. Container. 9 patch. Rich text. 9 patch. With UI assets terminal. Patch margin 527 and 5. Oh wait, top 27. And then, actually, copy paste. Visibility, ordering, visibility. Draw behind pairing. Why is there no draw behind pairing? This. Behind. Yeah. Show behind pairing. Yeah. Do that. And then go to the panel container. And then go to text. Theme over it. Theme over it. Style. Empty. 9 patch rack. Horizontal, vertical, stretch. Layout. Container sizing. Fill. Panel container. Layout. Container sizing. Layout. Container sizing. Custom minimum, I guess. Custom minimum size 1280 by 720, 360. Yeah. Why can't I? Do I need to do this? Well, panel container. Does it need to be a panel container that these are children of if I want to do this? I'm gonna need a margin container too. Let's do this, yeah. Panel container, margin container, and then all of these, and then the margin, theme overrides constants top. It's going to be 30. And then margin bottom is going to be 3. And then the panels style, or the container style, is going to be empty. Cool. So then we're going to want the same margin container in here. That there. Margin constants top bottom 27 3 rich text container sizing fill. So if I were to say, yeah, okay, margin container left and right 1 2 3 4 5. That's 6. $30 top, 3 bottom, 6 bottom. Okay. $30 top, 6 bottom, 6 right, 6 left. Alright, that's gonna break a lot of things. So we're just gonna click play. Grab focus on a null value. Yes, because the input line no longer exists at all. Yeah, that's great. Just get rid of that whole thing. Well, that's easy. Alright. Well, then the next thing's going to be that we need to now have a menu. Maybe over here. Yeah, right here. We'll have this be the menu display, or like the scene display. So that'll show like a welcome to the game kind of display. And then this will be the main menu. This will be the logo. So like let's take a screenshot here. So menu, start, exit, logo, and then scene, right? So we've got this. This is the start. This will be a logo. This will be the menu. This is what it is right now. We're gonna put a title up here. Okay. It's just gonna be a standard label. And it's going to exist right here. And it's going to say, no contact. Copyright 2026. Cool. So the ultimate deployment for this is a web browser. So I want to make sure that it fits for a web browser. Okay. We have completely restructured things here, but that's fine. We're just going to need to now add a to this container. We will need to make this if we make that not visible and then add a panel within it. Actually, let's just add a panel within it and then put that in that and then make it visible and then make this a panel container and then that within it and then have, oh. Well, I mean, the panel container worked anyway, so let's do that. Right? Yeah, cool. Add child. This will be a panel. And then this panel inside of. Can you tell I don't know how to make UIs in, like, I mean, I'm not great at it. I mean, I can make a UI, but it's like I'm not great at it in Godot. So I'd rather make the game than the UI, but frankly, you have to make both, so it's like, what? Button? Just put a button in here for now. Or then put like the word astaf there, and then make the panel container layout, container size, and fill, margin. Oh. What? Oh. There we go. See? No clue what I'm doing half the time. But that's okay. Just make games. Okay. Okay. Rich text label, no. Button, yes. Layout. Vertical shrink. Fill. Horizontal shrink. Panel container. Theme override. Style empty. Panel container. style empty. There. Start. VBox container. There. Layout. Shrink center. Shrink begin. Shrink center. Start. Wait, if it's in a web browser, I don't need an exit. Actually, if it's in a web browser, the exit's really not useful. Maybe settings. Or yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. Start settings. Panel container. We'll rename this to main menu panel. We'll rename this to bottom third or bottom half panel. Or no. Content. We're gonna rename this to margin. We're gonna do panel container bottom half, panel container top half, VBox container right third, HBox container, content, move that there. Get rid of that. Margin. Okay. Right third. Main content. We'll just put the panel right there since we don't need the VBox anymore. There. And so we'll connect the start. What is this? Oh, that's the CRT. Right, okay. Okay. And so, there's two more things I want to do. On the, well, we don't need to do that right now. Yeah, I was gonna put title bars on this, but they don't need them. And so then at the start as well, we'll have the top half. Yeah, we'll have the top half's content hidden. Yeah, this, yep. Okay. Okay. Transition overlay. Nope. This one. Cool. Alright. So, what will happen from here is you press start, and it starts the game. Oh, wow! Sorry. Yeah, no, you press the button and it starts the game. I'm going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to stay on the microphone though, so I'm still going to be talking while I'm here. I'm going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to go put hot water on the kettle. I'm going to start some coffee. I'm going to pet my cats. My happy little kitties. Look at you two. I'm going to go put some hot water on the kettle. Start some coffee. Have something to drink. So on and so forth. To fuel the continued development of a game that I made in a microjam like 18 hours. I slept like more than 36 hours of the microjam, but still got something made and out, so it makes me happy. And somebody out there said that they wanted to continue to see updates for it. And so I'm like, alright, cool, bet. There's a game, or there's a video I saw today. I think it may have been Asmongold talking about why game development is failing because blah blah blah. But one of the things I saw in the video was someone saying, you make games for your audience, and you make better games. And so I'm like, okay. I already have an audience for this, for No Contact. There's already someone who said, hey, I want to see an update. I already told him I was gonna do an update for it, obviously. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I already have someone who's in my Discord who's interested in the other game that I'm working on, Void Cascade. And it's like, okay, cool. So I just need to make the game, and I need to do it. And I for the, not just for myself. Initially it was just for myself. It's like, cool, I'm gonna make a game that I think's gonna be fun, enjoyable, playable. It's like, alright, cool. I saw it as a way that I was gonna be able to make money for myself while making something I wanted to make. And when I saw that video, I'm like, oh, no. Okay, so it's not just that. You can't make a game without making a game for an audience. And so I'm like, oh fuck, okay. I really do. Just like I need to make an update for that one game. Making an update for No Contact. Making an update for that one person that said they wanted to see something new from it. Not just what they initially saw, but that they wanted to see something else. That really gave me a bit of inspiration when I started. It was like, okay, I'm gonna bet that was just a simple game jam. I didn't win it. I mean, I ranked in the top 30. That was awesome. I loved it. That was fun. I met people. And then I got that one person that's like, you know what? Cool. I'm a want to see an update on this. Like if you make something with this, let me know. You know, that kind of thing. And so I'm like, ooh, okay. I wasn't really gonna update anything with it. I was if I won, I would have been happy. If I didn't, I wouldn't have been disappointed. If nobody even played it, I may have been disappointed. But like people played it, people enjoyed it, people wanted to see something from it, and so I'm like, shh. It's not just making games for yourself. It's making games for people who want to play a game. I'm grinding coffee right now. I was just finishing up the thing, but yeah, no, so I'm like, okay, if I can make a game for an audience, if I can push an update to no contact, if I can make that one person happy, he's like, hey, this game developer made an update for his game because I was like, oh, I want to see an update. It makes you feel something when people say that. It does. It 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 was like, hmm, maybe I should just make that game. Maybe I should just, you know, actually publish it. Actually make it something make it something someone can play. Why do these YouTube no copyright sounds, live stream music, uh, playlists unintentionally go so hard? It's like, if I were to go into my life story, you'd see kind of where I was going with it, with what I was saying, but I'm not gonna go into that. Um, okay. Coffee is brewing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, with level 1, with the main menu. The initial scene starts at the main menu. We're gonna come into here, we're gonna come into here. We're going to do on ready var start. Actually, no, we don't need to do that because I've learned something since this. What I can do. So I go into here, I go into here, I go into here. I'm gonna rename this start and settings. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do level transition. Oops. Not level transition. Oh yeah, no, level transition. Click. Start. Start. Okay. That's funny. Um, so we want this panel visible, visible, false. And then this visible, true. Huh? RP child is null. Oh, scene viewport. Now? Yeah. Level 1 scene. Oh! Yes, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. Next scene instance equals level 1 scene instantiate. There we go. That should fix it. Okay. So this should break in a second here. Interesting. Ah. Game started equals true. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. No, that, yeah. No, that was all fine. We'll do that too. And then we'll just say return. Energy bar. So in the user interface top half, VBox 1, power, texture progress bar, charge, margin content, this, damage, And then signal. So the next thing we want to do too, actually, is make this whole panel visible. So I think it's... Is this H box? Yeah. I mean, we could just do... Let's do that. Do that. Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah. Oh. Cool. That works. So now you just do that. So we'll need a button to transmit. We'll need one to... And I guess just transmit. Maybe we'll make that a UI element. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The worst bit is the janky graphics. Like, I mean, frankly. When I say janky graphics, I mean the way the rover works, not the way that everything looks. It's for a game made at 18 hours minus this one tile sheet here. Looks good. By one person, too, mind you. Just me. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I need to do, is I need to re-implement the safe zone triggers. Because like here, technically, because the dust shouldn't really be able to reach in this area, I shouldn't be taking damage. And then like here, technically I would want, or actually no. Pretty much here, I would start being able to take damage. Right? And then over this way, so like I'd get probably here and I'd stop taking damage, and then here I'd start taking damage again, and then I'd get down here here would be the ideal safe spot, and then you keep going up this mountain. You get up here. And then here. Why is my transmit? Huh? What's broken here? Something's not right, that's for sure. Is it because I'm dead? Yeah. I think it's updating because or it's not updating because the damage is above 100. Okay, well I mean that's fine. That's not an issue. You see, level 2 does exist. It's just not made yet. This is the tile setup that I made. Look at that. Look, first that, then that, and then you can switch between that first. You got individual rows. You can do that. You can do that. Well, I mean, I guess I need to fix that. Oh, there you go. That works. Oh, yeah, I see what I don't have. There's this tile. The angle tile. No, I should. Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. I definitely missed something there. Oh, and that pixel's wrong. Yeah, I mean, I can use some tidying up, but it works. It's a thing. Look. Then if I were to come in here, doesn't look terrible. I mean, it needs a little bit of cleaning up here or there because things aren't perfect and I'm missing tiles still, but looks like I could do with probably. There's a handful of tiles that I'm missing now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, like these. If I were to get rid of this. But no, I mean, it's a functional tile set. It works. So. Through and through. Got that. We can go into here, go into that. Cool. I guess we could. Yeah, no, it's already there. That's yeah. Okay. I thought I had moved the in-game point to way further out. So, one thing I want to do is that I want to have like a an indicator as to what button to press. So like, hey, press A to go the direction that you want to go. So we'll go ahead and somewhere in here in my files, I have, yeah, here we go, Kinney Game Assets, UI, keyboard, key, A, oh yeah, here we go. Here. Open folder location. Mobile controls. UI assets. That's exactly where I was. UI pack. PNG. Blue. Default. Where are the keyboard assets? I just want a key. Like the letter A. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. So down, blah, blah, blah. Splat. Isn't there a filter? UI. I see fantasy UI buttons, but that just doesn't seem right. Here we go. Input prompts. Pixel 16 plus. Preview. Yes. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna have to navigate to it by myself. Icons input. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. I'm just stupid. Okay, maybe I really am stupid. Where was it? Input 16? Yeah, no, not 1 bit. Input 16. I guess we can do the tile map. Might as well, I mean. And then do it T-res. Atlas. And then button prompt A. Do that. Inspector stop. Tile map. Edit region. Damn, what fucking resolution is this? Did I grab the double by accident? Oh, no, it's just the pixel snap. So, this button prompt goes onto the rover. Here. Just like so. I mean, I guess we can bring it down. Kind of center it. Make it bigger. That doesn't look like it's... Oh no, that's not project. Not physics. Yes, renderer, 2D. Advanced off. Render in 2D. Render in textures. Nearest. Maybe this, yeah, this is probably just isn't a good texture to use for this actually. Maybe 1-bit works better. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that looks better. And then let's make it a bit bigger. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, no, okay, so we'll have this visible until the user doesn't input a key input. So we'll have var show input prompt bool equals false. And then, or no. True. Static. And then on, let's see. Actually, no, we don't even need, no. We're just gonna make this on input if is key event button prompt A visible equals false. Okay. I guess we can do button prompt D too. Visible equals false. I guess we do want show input prompt, so show static var show input prompt AD equals true. Static var show input prompt S equals true. And then on ready, button prompt A dot visible equals show input prompt AD. And then we're going to duplicate button prompt D, duplicate button prompt S. And then texture edit region. Button prompt D, button prompt D. And then button prompt S. Button prompt S, button prompt S. And just like that, we do button press. Huh? Aww. Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Hear me out. Just there. Just give me the right thing at the first. Give me the right thing first. That's all I ask. A, S, and D. S. Scale. What's the scale on this? Okay, 2, 2. 2, 2. Two, two. Okay. False. Wait, true. That visible equals that. Input, here we go. Let's put that there for now. False. And then there. Okay. And now, on the physics process, if else true, true. This defaults to false. And so now, will it? It does. So we'll have static var shown literal equal false. And then we'll do this and delete that from there. So if absolute that, then pass. Else if, or elif not shown input prompt. Shown input prompt equals true. Button prompt visible. Okay. So this should now, once we start moving, So why'd that get turned to? Okay. Nice. Way to go, Twitch. Bots. Advertising view bots. Again. Get your what is the timestamp? 8:27. Okay. Alright. So we've got to make a button to transmit. So see about that. And then way to get text output to this from the game. And that should be that. Now, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some changes to difficulty here a bit, because this, with the smaller map, I think it's a bit too easy. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah. I'm gonna go get my coffee. A little bit of sugar. A little bit of half and half. Good old French press Kona coffee. Half and half, a little bit of sugar. Hot as hot could be. So Twitch, you want to talk to me about the fact that every time I stream, it's just a view bot? Like, every time? Huh? It's like, I don't even want it. I'm being like... It's like, I don't want that view bot. Fuck that, dude. Where's this error coming from? No. I'm probably gonna have to clean that up. Go in and destroy the whatchamacallit? The whole thing, like the whole tile map, and rebuild it, because there's probably some conflicting tile IDs somewhere. They're probably just like, I don't know where I'm gonna get that from. Who the fuck knows? Let's see. So we've got the input prompts. I guess we can actually technically hide those. Maybe we just get rid of that button altogether too. The second one there that I don't want to deal with. Just leave a small start button. I understand that it's probably not the most intuitive. Like, I mean, that's a weird place for a start button, but... Oh, I was gonna put the logo above it. That's what I was gonna do with this one. So, margin container, hbox container. Visible equals true. And then initially, it's not visible. Now we're gonna need a logo. We're gonna need a logo. So, huh. What do I do for a logo for this? So, a logo for this. Logo for this. Oh yeah, I forget. The, the, this does not need the this. So, logo. It's called no contact. So, you go and you, question mark? I don't know. It's all about the concept of a drone, little remote control drone, just like the Mars rover kind of deal. Loses contact with Earth. You're the one keeping it alive and keeping it doing things while it's not in contact of Earth, for example. So, I'm thinking here. I really don't know what would make a good logo for it. I mean, I can redo the art for the rover, but that's gonna take a bit. I want to use the rover as part of the logo. That'd be cool. that with the text no contact above it. Let's see what I can throw up here, make in a second here. Something, I like to do all of these kinds of things in Engine. So it's like, I'm gonna make a logo. I think it'll be cool to make it in the engine, like with the things in the game. Like, and that way the logo's based off of the game. Very directly. I guess one thing I can work on right now too is start thinking of the changelog that I'm gonna push, because it's gonna be like, what did I change here? I changed the art, changed the early level design a little bit, or I changed the first level design a little bit. I changed the control scheme. I didn't change all of the art. I changed one single portion of it. But it was definitely one of the pieces that felt the most janky. And so now at least it feels more clean and human. I'm actually quite proud of this tile set. I feel like for one of my first tile sets, it came out pretty good. Like, this bit's a little bit weird here. Maybe I can figure something out about that. But, other than that, it's just like, I mean, I like it. It feels clean. It looks nice. Like, it met my theme. It's like Mars with relative pixely, retro-y. It's like, compared to the rover, like, let's look at this. You got the pixely assets of the rover. And it's like 1 pixel, 1 pixel. So they look like very, very good combined together. At least in my opinion. It's like, look at that. That looks like it fits. Maybe you know, while I love it, I'm gonna be honest. I use this as a way to cover up the bad graphics. Also, those definitely are not working at a linear thing. That doesn't look right. Nearest sampling mode? Editor, no. Project, render mode, not render mode, sample mode. No. Render in 2D, render in textures, default texture, filter, nearest. What is nearest MIP? I think I have to restart to see that. What is the difference between these two? I see none. That's okay. Anyway. Control. Right, we were gonna put a logo in here. Hmm. Okay. So you've got basically everything. You've got basically everything. And then from that, we need the transmit ability. I'm thinking maybe make transmit like W. I have a really stuffy, weird nose right now for some reason. Alright, let's see here. So, level 1. So I think that this really isn't a good way to go about it. The having a signal here, this method, um, on load. Is that in the rover? Okay, what about this one? Where's this method? UI main? No. Rover. No. Level 1. No. Did I delete these? I could've... Well, no, because they were. Where are they? Level 1. Well, level 2, level 1. Current instance, signal strength. Signal strength. Ah. Okay. TX4 area. Ah. My level design is all messed up. Okay, so high, medium, low. Oh no, it's not. Now these, no? Okay, we can get rid of this. I mean, that's alright too, I guess. It's technically fine. Okay, so... Okay. Level 1. So... We'll want to check for the input of pressing an action known as use action. And that will be the keyboard input E. And so... Wait. I want that. Okay. I would just... No, never mind. I was gonna put ellipse there, but... Use action... if available. Blah. Okay. So... E, 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 E. settings. Window. Okay. Well, anyway, that's fine. Transmit, send, emit. Okay. Okay. So, transmit, send, emit. Signal, transmit, send. And then transmit, send on the rover. It's connected to attempt transmission. Okay, so we're going to add signal emit message. And it's going to take a string. Level 1, rover dot emit message connect UI dot receive message. Okay. UI add output. We're just gonna okay, UI add output. Okay. So rover rover let's see. Emit message dot emit with a string of transmission sent. Oh. Yeah. Transmission. Transmission? Yeah, transmission sent. Awaiting response. And then else. Low power transmission aborted. Okay. Start. E. Yes. Command output. Control. 2D. No. I'm missing something. missing a whole. I'm missing a whole thing here. Where is it? Ah. Well, now I'm all thrown off. Holy crap. Okay. Here we go. Command output becomes rich text. This rich text type. Start. Okay. 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 Level 1. Let's see. Okay. UI add output. Okay, we can come in and undelete all of these, or uncomment all of these. Okay. Alright. Okay. 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 That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's the that's it. It works. Short of the end game, and we're gonna ignore the 7 debugger errors. So, one other thing is I want to go to this. Get that, get rid of that. Oh, and scroll following. And let's put that to like, let's say 21. Okay. Alright, I think one more thing, last thing I want to do is come into here and then await get tree, create timer, 1 point, actually 0.88 dot timeout UI add output hint press E to attempt transmission. And so now that create timer. I would love to be able to create time. That would be awesome. That check isn't right. For the rover, for the input prompt. It's in the wrong place. Oh no, it wasn't in the wrong place. It's just that I was updating it on the on an any input. Yeah, that's right now. Maybe we should make that go away after a certain period of time too. It's like maybe a second. Well, 3 seconds. Okay, so sub viewport. I think it's the sub viewport container actually. Stretch. Reset. No. Sub viewport container, sub viewport panel. This. No. Why is this not right? Is it? I guess it is. It's what, like 880? $70. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. I think the very last thing that I need to do, I don't think we need the safety areas, frankly, because this we shortened the level a bit. So that's just for if they do something really wrong, I guess. So we'll want to finish or do the end game bit, because there's the end game trigger, which unconnected gets connected to this, which does this. So we do this and then this. And this. Cool. Okay, so main menu, 2D. Gonna come over here to the label, and we're gonna do no content. Times There we go. And you know what? Let's go into the main menu. Let's go to the camera. Let's go to the zoom. Let's give it a good old 2. Let's go in here. Let's grab these. Let's move them up in the camera. And then we grab the camera. We move it down a bit. Cool. Alright. Okay. Now, because we're instantiating it, oh, I should have checked. Now, because we're instantiating it, the menu gets reset, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, we're gonna do it one more time through the ringer. Oh yeah, no, that's right, it doesn't. That's what I thought. Right, because the menu doesn't control the UI at all. So we want this. Oh no, we don't need anything in the menu. No. UI and game. These. If game started. Cool. That is true. False. False. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe half the power charge rate, or the recharge rates, and that should be good. So 0.1, 0.25, and 0.5. That seems a little bit better. Right third top half. Margin container H box. B box charge rate. Oh wow, it's the one that's open too. Max value 0.5. Step 0. Hmm. 0.05. Okay. And then the next thing I want to do then with the rover, a little bit of a balance adjustment here. Base usage 0.2. Okay. Oh no, I remember what the very specific balance was. 0.25. Damn, maybe, alright. Never mind. 0.3 it is. Okay. I think that's alright. And then you know what? What if, instead of some sort of, you know, logo, like I said about how I like to do things in engine, duplicate, rover with no script, actually, we're gonna keep the script, but rover menu, and then ooh. Oh, wait. Why is that there? So we'll get rid of these, we'll get rid of that. We're gonna keep the move frame delta. Gonna get rid of these. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna get rid of that. Gonna get rid that. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna do +1, -1, +1. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. Actually, var target direction equals -1. -1.0 plus target, target, target. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. We'll make this 0.0. And we'll get rid of this. And then we will come here into our control. We will select the top half. We will select the top half. We'll put that there. We'll put it here, and then here. And we'll scale it way up. Okay. Oh no, no, I missed something. I got rid of something on accident. Got rid of something that I did not want to. Oh no, I got rid of a lot of things I didn't want to. We're gonna fix this. Actually, wait. Oh, nope, keep going. Emit message. Emit message, emit message. Okay, keep going. Okay. Okay, whew. That could have been bad. Rover menu. Disconnect script. Add script. Rover menu. There. This one. Delete. This one. Shit.
Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you want.
There.
Shining like it's neon.
See if that works the way I wanted it to. Yes, it does. Minus the jitter, which is what I wanted. Which is what I remembered when I realized that I deleted things. Sure. And then that goes in here. Alright. 0.25, 0.250. Cool. Alright, I'm on board with it. That's nice enough. Ah. Yes. So I do need to hide it when the game starts. Kinda something I should do. Oh, and I guess make it invisible or make it visible again when the game ends. That's probably something I could do too. Got them up here. End game. There. True. There. There. Okay. Start. All right, I think this is actually ready to go. I think this is pushable. Oh. I do need to implement the end game state, apparently. Or the death state. Alright. Yeah, something's not right. This sub-viewport container. Canvas items. Nearest. Yes, there we go. Knew something wasn't right. What about nearest map? The near map? Nearest map. Nearest. Not much difference. Okay, and so then the main menu, label. Let's restart. Let me see that. Yeah, it's not bad. I guess we can make this start button not comically small. Or we could make it comically small. Or we make it comically big. Yes. Alright. Yeah, no, it's not terrible. Um, let's see here. Yeah. That's alright. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and make this a little update. Well, I guess let's implement the death state. The death state is something. Okay. And then that's going to be under level 1. If not, Rover is alive. Oh. Eight. All right. Yeah, I think that's that. I'm going to come over here onto itch. I'm going to come here to go to my dashboard. I'm going to come to no contact. I'm going to go to edit game. I'm gonna set it to 0 or donate. Because I think I've not allowed payments, but that's okay. I'm gonna just do it because I mean, like, fuck it, why not? Export web build microjam. Export index. And then open in file manager. I see what just happened. That should work, actually. Update 01.zip. Uploads, upload file. Do that, do that. Update 01. Uncheck, and then this file will be played in the browser. Save. View. Run. Start. Why is there no sound? No way. It's not because of that, is it? How did I break the sound? When did I break the sound? More important. No, 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 no. When did I break the sound? If current audio state. On audio finished. I don't think I did anything there. Let's go all the way back. Okay. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm like, I know I didn't break it. Like, there's only 4 sounds in this game. There we go. Ridiculous. Update 01 hotfix.zip. Oh, why'd I close it? Idiot. Upload files. Microjam build 01 hotfix. Okay. Edit the game. Let's change the description. Use A to start moving left. D to move right. S to stop moving, and E to attempt transmission. And that's all. Save, view. Okay, now I'm going to make a post. New devlog. Required title. Update! General update.
This is the future.
This update contains
Evolution.
new graphics for the
Is the future.
ground. A control scheme overhaul.
Evolution.
Let's see. Less UI garbage. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna just be simple. That's it. I made an entire tile set by hand. A control scheme overall, it was trash. Save. Okay. Save. Edit. Published. Save. Cool. Submission to MicroJam.
This is the future. Human error.
Okay.
Evolution. This is the future.
No content. Play. Run. Can I make it so that people can't download it? How do I do that? Wait, this was supposed to have the... Why am I bad at my job? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Do that, export. And that should be... Update 01 hotfix 2. Oh my god, I love my file name and convention. This one. Edit. Delete. Delete. Yes. Yes, just get rid of it. It doesn't work. Upload. This one. Right, because they get... Yeah. This is the one that gets played. Change display. No contact. Update 1. Okay. Devlog. Update. Edit post. No contact update 1. Good. Remove. That. Yes, that shouldn't be there. That goes there. Save. Okay, cool. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, cool. Good deal. Alright. So I think with that, we got the update pushed. I will update the devlog with the link to the VOD. I think on YouTube probably, because I think Twitch is gonna delete it after a while. So we'll pop it onto YouTube there. It'll be good there. Shouldn't be too bad. I just realized I can make them non-downloadable. Hide this file and prevent it from being downloaded, just like that. Cool. Well, that's the 10 o'clock mark. That's 3.5 hours on the stream. One single viewer that again is just a viewbot. I love you, Twitch. Got an update pushed for no contact.